I saw you since long ago. I still remember it was so cold, and you were warm and I with some green tea. You asked me, can you lend me sugar? You grabbed the shaking bowl and shook her, and you put all the sugar right on me. And what a crash, what a crash. Felt the sudden cigar rush as you sang me your apologies. And when the second day we met by chance, what a sweet coincidence to find the sugar girl right next to me. Decided it's time to introduce myself. Your name that came with an address. You led me to my favorite magazine. Just 7 days, and sugar's almost everywhere. It's so sweet. I'm almost melting on the street, and I don't know what have you done with me, sugar girl. It's like a spell. I feel I float in caramel. The cotton candy kiss, and for a second my heart skipped a beat. 3 other days were spent under the sheets, like an everlasting sweet. 2 small grains from the same sugar lamp. Just 7 days. Sugar's almost everywhere. It's so sweet. I'm almost melting on the street, and I don't know what have you done with me, sugar girl. It's like a spell. I feel I float in caramel. Today's the 7th day since we first met, and I am sure I won't forget. Sugar boy, you emptied over me. For 7 days been cooking in the oven. Sounds but sugar sent to loving. Last for gentle drops of warm green tea. Just 7 days, and sugar's almost everywhere. It's so sweet. I'm almost melting on the street.
그래.
And I don't know what have you done with me, sugar girl. I feel like floating caramel. I feel like float. I feel like floating caramel. I feel like float. I feel I float in caramel.
그래. 나도 이제 친구 생겼다. 그래? 밥이나 드셔. 다 먹었다? 석방이야. 잘했어. 어이가 없네. 어이가 없어. 그만 먹어. 그냥 먹어라. 리플라이도 해줘? 야. 그래. 나. 그래. 좋아. 오늘 병원인데 좋아? 그래. 휙. 아니 해보는 거야. 야. 있어. 그래. 음. 아 귀여워. 끝났슈? 끝났슈? 언니 끝났슈? 귀여워.